One of the best perks about being president is to live in the White House. While there are a lot of perks to live in America's most famous and historical house, there are also a lot of restrictions. Hey viewers, it's me Femina. Let's see some of the surprising rules and traditions that come with living in the White House that every president has to abide by. One of the first and most important projects a president must do is plan their own funeral. They must decide how much fanfare will be involved, whether it will be a simple or grand occasion, and all the minute details that go into a national day of sorrow. It's kind of scary to think. No one is allowed to open windows in the White House and in the car. According to Michelle Obama, opening the windows and letting in some fresh air is one thing she really missed during her time in the White House. It might surprise you to hear that the first family is forced to hire and pay the bill for moving into the White House. Moving company selection is of their choice, but movers are not allowed inside the White House itself. Only the resident staff are allowed inside the White House. It's their responsibility to move all the stuff inside or outside. A new president cannot move into the grounds of the White House until exactly January 20 of their inauguration year, as their predecessor still resides at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue until January 19. The new president's family only has 12 hours to get every belongings inside for security reasons. The Obamas reportedly only took 5 short hours to fully move out of the White House. That might be a record. Being the President of the United States might seem to some like a cushy job, but that would be wrong. Presidents have to pay for their own food, toiletries, dry cleaning, and other personal items and services. Presidents don't have access to all the newest and latest technology for security reasons. The very first president to own a smartphone was President Barack Obama. Obama was allowed to keep a BlackBerry during his presidency, but it was so heavily modified by the Secret Service that it was so hard to call it a smartphone. Does your 3-year-old have one of those play phones? That's basically the phone I got, Obama said. None of the first family members and the president are allowed to drive on public roads for safety reasons, of course. The very last president that was allowed to drive on a public road was Lyndon B. Johnson. Being the president of the United States doesn't only mean you get a new house, but also a new car. It's nicknamed such as the Beat, Cadillac One, and First car, even though it's not quite a car. This car is actually more like a tank. Not only it is equipped with the essential bulletproof glass, but it can also withstand a bomb at a chemical attack. Presidential safety is a big theme on this list. One of the biggest rules came after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. No more convertible car rides. So, for at least 4 years or perhaps a full 8 years, the president cannot enjoy a convertible car ride. The president is not allowed to receive gifts. This may seem pretty odd to some, but this one is actually a constitutional rule. When Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize, he refused to take the money that came along with it to avoid violating this rule. Presidents are allocated a fund of money to redecorate their homes. They are allotted a budget of $100,000. But if you think that the first family has full rights over the White House, you would be wrong. Abraham Lincoln's bedroom and Oval Office are the 2 rooms they are not allowed to change. The famous grand piano in the house, which can be played but it cannot be moved. Some decoration changes have to be approved by the historical committee, but the 2nd and 3rd floors can be redecorated freely. Social media accounts for the first children are generally very limited. Sasha and Malia Obama were not allowed to open Twitter accounts and had very limited access to Facebook. So, now you know, being a president is not easy as you think. If you want to see similar videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Bye bye. See you next one.